All right, let's kick this puppy off. Friday's food for thought, round one. And today I'm going to talk about something, always been passionate about food and beverage and the whole restaurant industry, but something I always loved. I mean, who doesn't? Kind of weird if you don't. Just kidding. But fried chicken. We have a new joint that opened up here in town. It is called CM Fried Chicken. At this point, it's probably been open for about 2 months. A feast first week that they were opened. Yes, a little ashamed, but not really ashamed to say I was there 3 times in the first week that they were open. And it's just because it was awesome. So it is fried chicken. That is like their deal. It's not like you're going there for burgers and sidebar stuff. This is their flagship. This is what they want to do. Hence the reason that it's in the name, CM Chicken. So let's dive into it. What do they do, and why is it so exciting to me? Or what makes great fried chicken? Well, one, it's got to be super crispy. You got to have good quality chicken, like none of that like KFC, as me and my wife call it, poppy chicken, where it's like a rubber band in your mouth. Like, ew, gross. I know we're westernized food systems that have just hormoned up so much, chicken that it doesn't have texture of chicken anymore. So I'm going to judge the chicken. I'm going to judge the breading. I'm going to judge the sauce. And then there's all the other things that come along with it. So this place knocks it out of the park on all the above. The breading's fantastic. It has great crunch to it. My son, he's 5, Oliver, he thinks it has a little spice to it. I'll give him a little tingle. There's something in the breading. So if you're super sensitive to spice, maybe you'll get a little tingle. Myself, my wife, little something, but nothing that's going to light you up. We'll get to the light up. So the breading's fantastic. Good flavor to it as the base. The chicken is not poppy chicken. Nice quality chicken. So it tastes great and has a great texture to it. And then there's the sauces. So before I get into sauces, let's talk about what they do. Or why I love what they do. One, they do tenders, they do all drums, or they do whole or half birds. I'm not a drum guy. My wife and my son are tenders, guy and gal. Myself, I'm a whole bird. So I used to take down half a bird myself. But the ticket here is that they take it and break down each component. So you're not just getting a whole big old chicken thigh. They're going to break that down into half, or they're going to take not the big old breast, they're going to take it and break it down into smaller segments, giving you more breading, crunch to meat goodness, while all being encapsulated in some fantastic sauce that's unique to CM Chicken. So I like the half bird because I like all the different types of meats. And I love that if you do get a half bird or a whole bird, they're going to break down those thighs a little bit for you. They're going to break down that breast a little bit for you for a just more balanced meat to crunch to sauce ratio. All right. So tenders, drums, whole bird, half bird, however you like it, that's how it's going to come. Outside of that, let's dive into the sauces. This is where it gets fun. So they have 4 different style sauces. The first one is a soy garlic. I'm just going to call this their teriyaki for say. It's pretty much what it boils down to. Then they have a spicy soy garlic. Then they have a curry. And then they have the one that made my face almost the shade of this sweater here, the red chili. So let's start from the top. Soy garlic. This is your teriyaki. Nothing crazy about it. It's soy-y. It's garlicky. It's tasty. It's just not my favorite because I want more pack of punch and something that's unique that I feel like I can't get anywhere else. So then there's the spicy soy garlic. Well, now for me, you're elevating the flavors a little bit. So this was a little bit more exciting than the normal soy garlic. Still, it's my number 3 on the totem pole. Then my number 2 is that curry. And this isn't super curry. Some people are sensitive to curries. It has a light spice to it. That's me saying that. But it has great depth of flavor with that light, curried notes to it. So it is unique. So I do like this one. And then there is the red chili. This is the one that gets me the most excited. Brought so much joy to my life. This one here had it lit me up. I'm not gonna lie. I've weakened a little bit. I still have a little bit of a spice tolerance, and I was sweating. I was turning different shades of red. The guy in the corner was laughing at me. I had tears of pain, tears of joy, but man, I couldn't stop. So I'm gonna promote that one if you like spice. So those are the 4 different types of sauce. We talked about the cuts of meat that you can get there. You talked about why I love that half bird and why it's so great. So now let's dive into some little fun goodies that make it a little different. So now let's just talk about the red chili chicken, the one that lit me up, tears of joy, tears of pain, all that fun stuff. And then they have something called snow chicken. And this helps you with the red chili. Thinly sliced sweet onions. It's tossed in a sweet and tangy vinaigrette. And then you put that with a little bit of that let me light you up in your world red chili chicken. And now it helps to tame it a little bit. Your tears start to evaporate. And you don't have to, it just helps tame the beast. Otherwise, it's just a nice accompaniment with the curry. It's a nice accompaniment with all of them. And even if you're sensitive to onions, they're sweet onions. They're thinly sliced. So it's not like it's going to pack you in the punch. Don't eat the whole portion yourself. Brandy smelled like onions the whole day, and she said, I'll never do it again. But that's what you get when you eat a whole onion. A little bit here and there, it's going to help you out a lot. So I love the snow onion, especially with the red chili and the curry. And then there is a spring onion, which is thin sliced spring onions. Again, this one does have a little spice to it, but that one's super tasty as well. So that's me. I'm rambling here. I get excited about it. I broke down a little bit about it, but CM fried chicken, or CM chicken, Korean style fried chicken. Again, I'm not flashy with the banners and all this stuff about addresses and all that fun stuff, but I will put the address and the name of the establishment down in the description. So that's all I got for you. Week 1. Let's kick it off. Round 1, baby. That's CM Chicken. Let me know your thoughts, especially if you go there, you check it out, man. Give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd love to hear your thoughts, or put in the comments below, whatever works best for you. Hey, outside of that, wishing you a blessed day, and I'm sure you'll see me soon. Otherwise, you have yourself a great weekend.